Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As some of you know, my name is Gail. I'm the owner of TheBargainsden.com, the host and creator of this channel, TheBargainsdenStudio. So this is part 3 of my never-ending lacing job on the Nike Air Max size 9.5. And okay, so I'm gonna do a quick recap. I'm so sorry for doing a part about the lacing. I know the last thing you guys want to do is watch a video about me talking about God only knows what. But anyway, so we were talking about shaping from Haiti. But before we jump to shaping, and I'm hoping I don't lose my train of thought because I always do that and I go all over the place. So, okay, let's recapture. On my last video, I mentioned Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for posting the videos, for doing the shorts and doing the video. I'm keeping myself on a schedule so I won't lose the momentum and I won't effort, because unless something come up where I'm injured or I'm sick, I will do the posting, especially since I have like a few requests, and I did have that request and somebody actually did make an offer on one of the jeans. It's the purple brand jean, is the one, the metallic jean. So I have to do that. So I'm gonna use those time to get it ready for those items. And if you guys have any requests, and like I was mentioning the shaping, if you guys know anything about how to get cheaper shipping, especially to Haiti, please let your sister know. Seriously, help a sister out and let me know. And I think in one of my videos I mentioned that I was working on a boot. Trust, the boot is dry, well, not fully completely, so you guys will see it. So that will be one of my posting. And then at least in this one I can do the little dancing that I usually do. Not that I don't know why I do it, but not that it makes any sense to do, but I think I just do it for fun. So again, this is the Nike Air Max size 9.5. Okay, so for my pricing, and I did discuss it on one of my video, pricing wise, again, I go with 33%, sometimes 35%, 35% on my side, for a price I'm comfortable with. So that's because I do so much on the back end and I cannot help myself. So I'm gonna try to balance the whole idea of where I started, because I think along the way, because of inflation and what I do in the back end, I try to improve the merchandise to a certain way where people can be happy and I can be happy with it. Because if you're gonna spend money, you might as well get something that look in good condition, at least relatively so. I mean, as you guys can see, I'm not trying to brag, although there's something that bothering me on the side of one of the sneakers, and I'm trying to locate my little knife. Okay, this is my little knife, and maybe it's just me, but there's something that's bothering me here and I don't know what it is. I think it's what is that? I guess it's not anything that I need to worry about, because I don't know, I don't see it on the other side. I don't know if you guys know this. Okay, actually it's sewed. Oh, my bad, I'm sorry. I almost whipped it, I didn't, obviously, but you guys see this? I mean, in the other side, I didn't see it on the other side, so it was bugging me, but it's not as prominent on the other side, so that's why I didn't see it. So I was being a little bit obsessed about it. Of course, when I do put the lacing, let's see, when I do put the lace on the inside like I usually do, let's put the lace on the inside so you guys can see. And I'm gonna use the plastic bag to hold it together. Oh yeah, you can see the lacing. Before I do that, you can see it's my usual lacing. It's my go-to lacing for Nikes. I don't have to hide the thing because I'm going to take some picture of it to list today. So it's my usual listing go-to, by putting the plastic to hold the lace so the lace won't run out when I'm doing what I need to do. So again, and this is the first one. You guys can see this. Yeah, I'm enjoying the coconut oil. I'm gonna buy the milk oil. Like I mentioned before, I hate spending money on things that I don't feel like is necessary, but I want to see what's the difference between the milk oil and the coconut oil. I'm just gonna buy a little bit of the milk oil, whatever is the cheapest, to be honest. I'm just gonna buy whatever is the cheapest because the coconut oil so far is doing a good job. And I'm gonna compare it to the milk oil. I'm gonna buy the small bottle of the milk oil or whatever is cheaper, and then compare it to the coconut. Okay, so just to see what's up. And I'm gonna try to use the tricks that I'm learning on YouTube, to see. I'm removing the receipt of the bag to see whether or not they work, which one work, which one is gonna be better for the shoe. So I'm gonna do that so you guys can see. Again, this is the second one, and again, this is the part that was bugging me, and you can see right there. I don't know if you can see it, and I was like, what is that? What is it? And obviously it was nothing. It was me, and I need to work on that, and I need to work on figuring, like, you know, how can I meet myself in the middle? Even if I do so much on the back end, how can I do the discounts that I wanted to do in the first place? I mean, even if I still, maybe I will move ironing. Okay, I won't remove ironing. I mean, like, you know, when I shape it, it's gonna be all effed up because it's in a bag and it's going, like, you know, people are lifting it, or if it's in a box. So you don't know. I don't know, but I just cannot remove certain things. But I'm gonna try to do better, because the main inventory where I cannot touch, I won't touch, and the ones that I can touch, I will touch. It's just a little something that just caught my attention. So I forgot. I mean, I'm not sure if I forget to make it. I'm not sure if I'm forgetting anything. So if I'm forgetting anything, guys, please let me know. Any advice, any constructive criticism. Yes, I do need to stay to one topic. Yes, I need to focus a little more. So constructive criticism, not something that's gonna be like, dude, what's the point? Like, you know, you don't need to say things just because you can say things. I just never understand. I mean, I get comments and I'm like, what was the point of that? I mean, seriously, why? Because it's just a waste of time and a waste of energy. So if you guys have any, like, advice, constructive criticism, I take whatever you guys have. But don't just send messages just to send messages, you know? Just to be mean, obviously. And I know we were talking about people not working. I think I forgot what was the topic. See, I need to be better at this. And again, we can do the little dance now that the sneaker's ready. And we're still under 10 minutes. So you guys can see it. And I'm going to turn it. And then I don't know why I'm turning it this way, but you know. So usually some of the pose that I use. And remember, what I do is between the 30, 33 and 35% off from the original price, because although certain things retain their value, you still have to do a discount, whether it's new or used. Even when new items, I remove 33% or 30%, or I mean, I do remove, like, you know, or 35%. It all depends on the item. On my side, it's most likely like 33 to 35. On other location, heck no. So on other location, it's more like 30, maybe 33%. And often you will find 35%. So it all depends on the items. But you still have to consider, whenever you're pricing an item for resale, you always have to consider the price, which is, like, you know, you have to remove something off the top, because first of all, the item is used. Second of all, it's like you're not the original store that had it. So that's another thing. Even though several store things get moved on in store, and online things tend to be a little bit different. So you have to factor that in. And of course, if you're not gonna do any work on the sneaker, you can price it for low so you can get rid of it. In my case, I can't because I do so much on the back end before it get to be listed. And you guys see that I will clean, I will wash, I will iron. I mean, I have some video about me doing the laundry, but since I don't like being on camera, so I have to figure out how to shoot another video. So yeah, I do enough. And I know that some people will be like, well, don't do it and just sell it as is. It's not my nature, and I'm not gonna do that. It's not who I am. And I enjoy how I list things because I don't want to sell anything that's not in good condition. When I first started, I didn't know any better. I made a lot of mistakes, but now that I know somewhat better, and I don't know any better still, but now that I know somewhat better, I don't want to make the same mistake. So at least that's me. You guys tell me what you think, whether or not you agree or disagree, but that's where I stand on it. And I like to clean the inside, so that's why the shoes tend to be overly drenched. And I dry them obviously, and that's why the sweat get killed. I like to make sure I can wear it when I get it. I put myself in the position of my customer, so that's how I feel. Not everybody feel the same, so I'm going to try to meet myself in the middle, figure out how can I do the discount that I wanted to do in the first place, even if I have to do it with new supplies, other supplies, but I'm going to try to figure it out, and you guys can give me some advice. I go, whether or not, I mean, I'm doing the right thing, and shipping is the most important thing. Any idea of shipping, please let me know, because I need to know about shipping. I don't know anything about shipping, and my customer don't know. I mean, I don't know whether or not my customers know about shipping, but they do complain about shipping though, because and I tend to overweight things, so I need to work on that. Anyway, guys, we got to 12 minutes, so thank you so much for watching. And I'm sorry if I forgot to discuss anything, and I'm sorry for not being more focused. I will work on that. Like you guys know, I'm a work in progress. So you guys, just hang in there. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you guys. Bye.